construction industry in North Carolina is currently experiencing a boom, driven by population growth and economic development. According to the Associated General Contractors of America, construction employment in the state is expected to increase by 9.3% between 2022 and 2027. Major projects underway in the state include Apple's $1 billion expansion in the Triangle region, Intel's $20 billion chip fabrication plant in Chatham County, and Google's new data center in Caldwell County. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual wage for electricians in North Carolina is $54,260. However, wages can vary depending on location, experience, and skill level. Some of the most desirable areas to live in North Carolina for families include Raleigh Durham, also known as the Triangle region. It is a rapidly growing tech hub with excellent schools, a thriving cultural scene, and affordable housing options. Charlotte is a major financial center with a strong job market, top-rated hospitals, and a vibrant arts and culture community. Wilmington is a coastal city with beautiful beaches, historic charm, and a thriving local economy. Asheville is a picturesque mountain town known for its breweries, arts scene, and outdoor recreation opportunities. Greensboro is a historic city with a strong educational system, vibrant downtown, and affordable housing. Additional resources to consider include the North Carolina Labor and Employment Security, the Associated General Contractors of America North Carolina, and the North Carolina Home Builders Association. These resources can help in researching current job openings, wage trends, and other pertinent information related to relocating to North Carolina and working as an electrician. The projected growth in construction employment suggests a strong demand for skilled electricians in the coming years. The specific wages an electrician can command will depend on factors such as their specific skill set, certifications, the type of electrical work they specialize in, which could be residential, commercial, or industrial, and the specific employer. Some employers may offer better benefits packages or opportunities for advancement, which can also influence overall compensation. Raleigh Durham's reputation as a tech hub can translate into more opportunities in commercial and industrial electrical work, potentially offering higher wages compared to primarily residential areas. Charlotte's financial sector may also present unique opportunities. Wilmington and Asheville might have a greater emphasis on residential or tourism-related construction, which could impact the types of electrical jobs available. Greensboro's diverse economy could offer a mix of opportunities. It's advisable to research the specific types of construction projects happening in each of these areas to gauge the demand for electricians with particular skill sets. To prepare for a move, firstly, update your resume and highlight your 17 years of experience in both residential and commercial electrical work. Be sure to showcase any specific skills or certifications you possess, such as experience with specific types of electrical systems, PLCs, or adherence to safety standards. Secondly, research the licensing requirements for electricians in North Carolina. Some states have reciprocity agreements, which might allow you to transfer your existing electrical license. If not, you may need to take an exam or complete additional training to become licensed in North Carolina. Thirdly, network with electricians and construction professionals in North Carolina. Online platforms like LinkedIn and industry-specific forums can be valuable resources for connecting with people in your field. Consider attending virtual or in-person industry events to expand your network. Fourthly, investigate the cost of living in each of the cities you are considering. Housing costs, transportation expenses, and everyday expenses can vary significantly between cities. Create a budget that takes into account your expected income and expenses in each location. Fifthly, explore the different neighborhoods within each city to find the best fit for your family. Consider factors such as school quality, crime rates, proximity to amenities, and commute times. Online resources like Zillow and Trulia can provide valuable information about neighborhoods. Sixthly, reach out to potential employers in North Carolina before you move. Many companies are willing to conduct phone or video interviews with out-of-state candidates. Having a job offer in hand before you relocate can provide peace of mind and make the transition smoother. Seventhly, familiarize yourself with the North Carolina Electrical Code, which is based on the National Electrical Code, or NEC. Ensure that you are up to date on the latest code requirements and best practices. Eighthly, consider temporary housing options when you first arrive in North Carolina. This will give you time to explore different neighborhoods and find a permanent place to live without feeling rushed. Ninthly, be prepared for a different climate than what you are accustomed to in Connecticut. North Carolina has a milder climate overall, but it can still experience hot and humid summers. Tenthly, take advantage of the cultural and recreational opportunities that North Carolina has to offer. From the beaches of the Outer Banks to the mountains of Asheville, there is something for everyone to enjoy. Networking can be a significant advantage. Consider joining local chapters of professional organizations like the Independent Electrical Contractors or IEC or the National Electrical Contractors Association (NECA). These organizations provide opportunities to meet other electricians, attend training sessions, and learn about job openings. It's also helpful to research the major construction companies operating in North Carolina and target your job search accordingly. Large companies often have a steady stream of projects and may offer competitive wages and benefits. When evaluating job offers, be sure to consider the total compensation package, including salary, health insurance, retirement benefits, paid time off, and opportunities for professional development. Don't be afraid to negotiate your salary, especially if you have valuable skills or experience. Be prepared to discuss your previous work experience and provide examples of successful projects you have completed. Highlight your problem-solving skills, your attention to detail, and your commitment to safety. Demonstrate your knowledge of electrical codes and standards. Be sure to ask questions about the company's culture, its safety record, and its opportunities for advancement. The answers to these questions can help you determine whether the company is a good fit for you. If you are moving with children, school quality will be a major consideration. Research the school districts in the areas you are considering and compare their test scores, graduation rates, and student-teacher ratios. Look for schools that offer programs and activities that align with your children's interests and abilities. Visit the schools in person if possible and talk to teachers and administrators. The quality of the schools can have a significant impact on your children's education and future opportunities. In addition to schools, consider the availability of other family-friendly amenities such as parks, playgrounds, libraries, and community centers. These amenities can enhance your family's quality of life and provide opportunities for recreation and social interaction. Look for neighborhoods that are safe and walkable with easy access to amenities. Consider the commute times to your potential jobs. Traffic can be heavy in some areas, especially during peak hours. Aim for a commute that is reasonable and does not add unnecessary stress to your daily life. Be aware of the local crime rates in the areas you are considering. Online resources like crime reports and City Protect can provide information about crime activity in different neighborhoods. Choose a neighborhood that feels safe and secure for your family. Before making a final decision, spend some time exploring the different cities and neighborhoods in person. Get a feel for the local atmosphere, talk to residents, and visit local businesses. This will help you make an informed decision and choose a place that you will be happy to call home. Remember to factor in the cost of relocation, including moving expenses, temporary housing, and other related costs. Relocating can be expensive, so it's important to budget carefully and plan ahead. Get quotes from several moving companies and compare their prices and services. Consider whether you will need to rent a storage unit or sell some of your belongings. Be prepared for unexpected expenses and set aside a contingency fund. Once you have moved, take the time to get involved in your new community. Join a local church or community organization, volunteer your time, or participate in local events. This will help you meet new people, make friends, and feel more connected to your new home. Consider obtaining certifications in specialized areas of electrical work. For example, certifications in solar panel installation, fire alarm systems, or industrial controls can increase your earning potential and make you more competitive in the job market. There are numerous organizations that offer electrical certifications, such as the National Institute for Certification in Engineering Technologies, or NICET, and the International Code Council, or IC. Continuing education is essential for electricians to stay up to date on the latest codes, technologies, and best practices. Attend workshops, seminars, and online courses to expand your knowledge and skills. Many electrical supply companies and trade associations offer continuing education opportunities. Staying informed about new developments in the electrical industry will help you provide better service to your clients and advance your career. Consider starting your own electrical contracting business. If you have the entrepreneurial spirit and the necessary skills and experience, starting your own business can be a rewarding and lucrative career path. However, it's important to understand the challenges and responsibilities involved in running a business, such as managing finances, marketing your services, and complying with regulations. Seek advice from experienced business owners and consider taking business courses to prepare yourself. When performing electrical work, always prioritize safety. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as gloves, safety glasses, and arc flash-rated clothing. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to de-energize circuits before working on them. Use properly insulated tools and equipment. Be aware of the hazards of electricity and take precautions to prevent accidents. North Carolina's climate can be hot and humid, especially during the summer months. Take precautions to protect yourself from heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Drink plenty of water, wear lightweight clothing, and take breaks in the shade. Be aware of the signs of heat-related illnesses and seek medical attention if necessary. North Carolina is prone to hurricanes and other severe weather events. Be prepared for these events by having a disaster plan in place and stocking up on emergency supplies. Stay informed about weather forecasts and warnings, and follow the instructions of local authorities. Consider investing in a generator to provide backup power in case of a power outage. When working on electrical systems in older homes, be aware of the potential presence of asbestos and lead-based paint. These materials can be hazardous to your health if disturbed. Take precautions to minimize your exposure and follow proper abatement procedures if necessary. If you are not comfortable working with these materials, hire a qualified professional. North Carolina has a diverse population and culture. Be respectful of different customs and beliefs. Learn about the local history and culture and participate in community events. This will help you feel more connected to your new home and build relationships with people from different backgrounds. Network with other tradespeople, such as plumbers, carpenters, and HVAC technicians. Building relationships with other professionals in the construction industry can lead to referrals and collaborations. Attend industry events and join trade associations to expand your network. Be willing to share your knowledge and expertise with others. Consider volunteering your electrical skills to help those in need. There are many organizations that provide free or low-cost electrical services to low-income families and non-profit organizations. Volunteering your time can be a rewarding way to give back to your community and make a difference in the lives of others. Stay up to date on changes to the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and other relevant codes and standards. The electrical industry is constantly evolving, so it's important to stay informed about the latest requirements. Attend training courses and subscribe to industry publications to stay current. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it's important to have the latest edition. Be familiar with the North Carolina building codes, which may have additional requirements beyond the NEC. Obtain all necessary permits before starting any electrical work. Permits are required for most electrical installations and renovations. Failing to obtain a permit can result in fines and delays. Contact your local building department to determine the permit requirements for your project. Follow all safety regulations and guidelines when performing electrical work. Safety is paramount in the electrical industry. Always prioritize safety over speed or convenience. If you are unsure about something, consult with a qualified electrician or inspector. Never take risks that could jeopardize your safety or the safety of others. Properly ground all electrical equipment and systems. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which helps to protect against electric shock. Use grounding electrodes that are appropriate for the soil conditions in your area. Test the grounding system to ensure that it is working properly. Use appropriate wiring methods for the application. There are many different types of electrical wiring, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Choose a wiring method that is best suited for the specific application. Consider factors such as the environment, the voltage, and the amperage. Install wiring according to the manufacturer's instructions and all applicable codes. Properly terminate all electrical connections. Electrical connections must be made properly to ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. Use the correct tools and techniques to make secure connections. Avoid over-tightening or under-tightening connections. Inspect connections regularly to ensure that they are still tight. Protect wiring from physical damage. Electrical wiring should be protected from physical damage to prevent shorts, grounds, and other electrical hazards. Use conduit, cable trays, or other protective measures to protect wiring from impact, abrasion, and moisture. Avoid running wiring in areas where it could be easily damaged. Label all electrical circuits and equipment. Labeling helps to identify the purpose of each circuit and piece of equipment. Use clear and concise labels that are easy to read. Update labels whenever changes are made to the electrical system. This helps to prevent confusion and makes it easier to troubleshoot problems. Use surge protection devices to protect sensitive electronics. Surge protection devices protect electronics from damage caused by voltage surges. Install surge protection devices at the service entrance and at individual outlets. Choose surge protection devices that are rated for the voltage and amperage of the electrical system. Test surge protection devices regularly to ensure that they are working properly. Inspect electrical systems regularly for signs of damage or wear. Regular inspections can help to identify potential problems before they become serious hazards. Look for signs of damaged wiring, loose connections, corroded components, and overloaded circuits. Repair or replace any damaged components immediately. Keep electrical panels and equipment clear of obstructions. Electrical panels and equipment should be kept clear of obstructions to allow for easy access and ventilation. Do not store boxes, furniture, or other items in front of electrical panels. Keep the area around electrical equipment clean and free of debris. This helps to prevent overheating and reduces the risk of fire. Be aware of the potential for arc flash hazards. Arc flash is a dangerous electrical explosion that can occur when there is a fault in an electrical system. Wear appropriate arc flash rated clothing when working on energized electrical equipment. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to de-energize circuits before working on them. Use remote racking devices to operate circuit breakers from a safe distance. Be aware of the potential for electric shock hazards. The electric shock can occur when a person comes into contact with energized electrical equipment. Avoid contact with exposed wires and terminals. Use properly insulated tools and equipment. Follow lockout-tagout procedures to de-energize circuits before working on them. If you experience an electric shock, seek medical attention immediately. Understand the different types of electrical circuits. There are many different types of electrical circuits, each with its own characteristics and applications. Be familiar with the different types of circuits and how they work. This will help you to troubleshoot problems and design electrical systems effectively. Use appropriate testing equipment to troubleshoot electrical problems. There are many different types of testing equipment available to troubleshoot electrical problems. Use a multimeter to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Use a circuit tracer to locate circuits and identify wiring. Use an insulation tester to check the integrity of insulation. Be familiar with the operation of each type of testing equipment. Follow the manufacturer's instructions when using testing equipment. Properly maintain your electrical tools and equipment. Electrical tools and equipment should be properly maintained to ensure that they are safe and reliable. Clean tools and equipment regularly and inspect them for damage. Repair or replace any damaged tools or equipment immediately. Store tools and equipment in a safe and dry place. When working on electrical systems, always follow a systematic approach. Start by gathering information about the problem. Then, develop a plan for troubleshooting the problem. Follow the plan carefully and document your findings. This will help you to solve the problem quickly and efficiently.